Good morning.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all? There's Michelle Mosaic. Hello, my sweetheart, and Sarah. Sonja, how are y'all doing? It is Friday with a hint of the weekend right around the corner. Good
And
morning, Rob.
Robin.
How are
And
you? There's
Sandy.
Candy. How are you, sweet ladies, today?
I have a question to ask you guys.
What's that?
So I wanted to do my eyebrows the same color as my hair is. And my what, Maureen?
Nothing? Did you do it?
No. My
Okay.
hairstylist wouldn't let me.
Good for her. That's all I got to say.
So next month we're gonna do them orange because that's the only color. That's the only color that my girl that does my eyebrows has.
So that's why she wouldn't do purple.
She didn't have, well, Kelsey. Kelsey's like, no. And I'm like, she goes, so it'll stain your face. And I'm like, I don't care. I want my eye, I want everything to match.
Okay. Well, can't you get purple eyebrow pencil? Or uh
Well, that's work.
oh, excuse me. Okay. Well, when you see your eyebrow person, tell her that Maureen said thank you. But next month you're gonna get them
No,
orange.
that was my hairdresser that said no.
Oh, all right.
And no, I will not tell her you said thank you.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Because we went round and round and round about cutting my hair shorter. No, it was turning my hair purple. And she said
Oh,
no and no and no and no and no. And I finally told the owner, which is my nail tech, I
uh-huh.
said, she keeps telling me no, and this is what I want.
I know, right, Sonja? So what convinced her then? Was it the
Katie
owner?
had a Katie had a talk with her and said, sometimes people just really want something, just let her have it
Uh-huh.
and just go with it.
Yeah.
She might not like it and you might be right. And then again, you might just love it on her.
And what does Katie think now?
Kelsey,
Kelsey? Okay.
yeah, Kelsey's just, she loves it. She goes, I think what we're going to do come fall, we're going to do a teal green. I mean,
Oh.
she's already getting wild with it.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, but my eyebrows are not to be touched.
Oh, okay. Well, then Katie may have to have another talk with her. Good
Hi,
morning,
Maritza.
Maritza. How are you, sweetheart?
So I want to know what you guys think. Should I color them orange just to spite her, or should I leave them alone?
Well, you know my vote already. I'm saying no, but you're a big girl. You are an adult. So, good morning, Rachel.
Good morning, Rachel.
So, what do you ladies think? Am I just being an old fuddy duddy?
I think you're being an old fuddy duddy.
Oh my goodness.
Sandra, come on, break out of that shell. You know, okay, I'm going to be 58 this year in September. And I was telling my nail tech, which is also the owner of the spa, I I don't feel like I'm going to be 58.
No.
I walk like I'm going to be 58
Well, yeah,
or
I do too.
even 70. Hi,
Good morning,
Carrie.
little Terry. How are you today?
But really like in my mind and in my soul, I feel like I'm, 39, 40. When
Yeah.
somebody said for me in Zoom when I was calling and getting a hotel or a motel, whatever it is, um, for Fiber Fusion, they were like, "Don't forget to ask for a senior discount," and I was blown away. I was like, "Why do I need to ask? What? I'm only 40." Yeah, you
Rachel.
think that so
Rachel said, I came in the middle of a conversation. What do you want to color orange? Her eyebrows.
just
Rachel.
for 1 month as a joke.
Yeah, I can see you going kind of wild with that. Orange 1 month, pink the next, white, teal. Yeah, I see it all coming. Sonja says, I am happy rocking my gray hair at age 55. I'm enjoying watching it change over time. Bonus is it costs nothing. Oh, goodness.
Candy, come on, let me have some fun.
You're having plenty of fun with your purple hair, and every once in a while, purple and pink. Now it's going to be teal in the fall. Is that, did you go back with watermelon, or is that, what color is that?
It's the color of my hair.
Well, it's coming across kind of pinky red.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, Carrie, I wanted to paint my eyebrows or color my eyebrows the same color as my hair. And my hairdresser like flipped out and said, "No way." And so I asked after my hairdresser left, I asked my I can't remember um esthetician, I think is what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Um if she could color it pink next time or the color that I have of my hair. And she goes, "The only color I have, Carrie, is orange." And I said, "That'll do." Just to freak Kelsey out.
Oh, my word. Oh, my word.
I mean, isn't there something that can take it off?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
Oh,
You,
hold on, Jason said something. What, honey? What? What? Oh, he said I could shave them off.
what? Oh, mercy. No, 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 no. Rachel says, I think that would be funny. Yes, her purple hair and orange eyebrows.
Oh. I mean, you can't even really see them with my glasses anyway, so. I mean, I guess you could if they were bright orange.
And I have a feeling that that's what they would be. Safety orange, you know, in your face orange.
I could have fingernails that matched.
Pink and orange nails,
I could tell her I want to go orange for a month.
hair and eyebrows and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. Oh, Carrie. But at least you're having fun with it. You know, that's the main thing.
Oh my God, it would be so funny.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. And who knows? You might fall in love with orange.
Oh God. Take a picture and send it to Lala.
Oh, yes. Oh, she would love it. Oh, my goodness. She would just love it. And then she would probably turn right around and send it to Madonna and say, in your face, looky here. That's right, Michelle. She says, I know that my opinion means nothing, but you are an adult and you have to live with whatever you choose. Good for you, Rachel. Tuesday, I did my first tutorial and I'm working on my next. Hello, my sweet Granny D. How are you, sweetheart? Yes, Rachel, Lala would love it. She sure would.
Cindy,
And there's Cindy. Oh my goodness, sweetie. It's
I
been
have
a
been
minute.
waiting to tell you thank you. I don't know if you got my thank you. After a live, I typed in thank you. I got your um happy mail.
That's awesome.
I'm horrible about sending out thank you cards. I don't even know where my thank you cards are.
So, Granny D, don't know if you were listening at the time, but Carrie um, had a little tiff with her hairdresser yesterday. I'll let Carrie tell it because it's just so much fun from coming from her.
I wanted my eyebrows colored the same color as my hair.
I want to see what Granny D thinks.
And my hairdresser said no.
Which I am saying to tell her
And my
thank you.
esthetician doesn't have this color, but she's got orange. And so I thought orange would be a good color because that would really shock my hairdresser.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. Mm-mm-mm.
I took my meds.
I took my meds. Everybody else take theirs? Yes, she did, Granny D. She thought it was a bad idea.
Hi,
Good morning,
Paula.
Name Paula. How are you, sweetheart? So, yes, we've been laughing because if she can get her eyebrows orange next month, she's going to turn her hair and her nails orange. Then we'll take a picture and send it to Lala. So, this is Memorial Day weekend. How many of you get to celebrate having a 3-day weekend? Because I know many of you work and you're, excuse me, here either lurking from work or you're on a break or something. But do hope that you have some great plans for the weekend. My hubby is going to the storage unit and getting our grill. So we're going to be grilling all weekend. Sarah, your husband has a 3-day weekend. That's awesome. Mima Dawn, sweetheart, how
Hi,
are you?
Dorothy.
I'm so happy that you're here. Oh, Candy says, nope, working. Plus, I don't like Memorial Day. I understand. Me too, Michelle. Me too. Every day is a weekend. And I tell you what, if it wasn't for that little calendar thing down there or the calendar on my phone, I wouldn't even know what day of the week it is. Sometimes, even when I was teaching, if I didn't look at my lesson plan when I walked in, I wouldn't know what day it was. Oh, Mima Dawn, she gets to spend the weekend with her grandkids. You lost
Oh,
your
that's
brother on Memorial
exciting.
Day. I'm so sorry, Candy. Super big hugs and prayers for you for this weekend then. Good morning, Lydia. How are you?
Good morning, Lydia.
Your blanket is looking very pretty. Um, I have not on YouTube the past 3 days. I was so tired from having 2 appointments Tuesday and Wednesday. Well, sometimes, Paula, you just have to take a break from everything and take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of anybody else. And a lot of times folks can't take care of us because they just don't know what to do.
Right.
So Meemaw Dawn is going to visit grandkids. Any of the rest of you going anywhere for the 3-day weekend?
Nope.
I really don't like traveling on holidays much anymore. I mean, if I can leave early and get somewhere and get settled and then wait till after everybody else has left, and then leave afterwards, I'm a much happier camper. I just don't like traveling in traffic. I just really don't. Oh, Michelle's going to watch the race this weekend. Lydia says, I think I have to work. Sarah's going to her grandmother's house this weekend. Oh, that is just so awesome, Sarah. That's one of the things I miss is getting to go see my grandparents, honestly. And I miss getting to go see my parents because both of them are gone now. But I love going to Grandma's house. She was always a hoot. Oh, you know what, Lulu? That's right. She says, I love hearing so many saying that, Maureen. It is very reassuring to know that so many understand that sometimes we have to take care of home and ourselves first, or we cannot do anything else. That is absolutely right. Well, Sarah, you soak up as many memories as you can with your grandmother while she's here. Good
That's right.
morning, Nana Mama Cat. How are you, sweetie?
Good morning, Nana Mama Cat.
Oh, Sarah, lost your father in 2017, so she's the best. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Lulu's telling Paula she was happy that she's taking care of herself. Yeah, so we're going to just kind of hang out here at the cabin and, mess with the dogs and do some barbecuing. There's the cabin here is right next to a lake, obviously. I mean, that's kind of par for the course for Wayne, especially here in Florida. And so he's going to be doing a lot of, I like to say, wetting the line because he really prefers to do a lot of saltwater fishing, not so much freshwater fishing because he just really doesn't seem to catch much. But he says at least in the salt water, you can always catch something. It may not be edible, but you're always going to get to catch something.
May not be edible. First
Yeah,
thing that came to mind was a boot.
a bit. Yes, or a lot of plankton, seaweed, that kind of thing.
Oh, seaweed's yummy.
Ugh. Now I like it in sushi, but I don't know that I want to eat it right out of the sea. No, thank you.
No, you gotta dehydrate it.
Yeah, Granny D says I have such fond memories of spending 2 weeks with my granny every summer. Summer when I was a kid, she was so much fun and such a hoot. Yes, I know. Michelle agrees. Yes, please, all the time you have to make wonderful memories of you and your grandma. I miss her so much. Her birthday anniversary is the 29th. Oh, goodness. Yes, Meemaw Don. He could catch a cold. I've heard about that little Carrie, but I haven't seen any yet.
Costco.
Really? Well, there's
Mhm.
not a Costco close enough right here. I can go to Sam's a lot, but if I want anything from Costco's, I have to order it.
I have to tell you guys a really funny story about seaweed. So, all of these kids, you know how they set out samples at
Mm-hmm.
Costco? They had set out, hi Amber. They had set out a sample of seaweed, and all these kids were around it and going, this is so good, this is so good. And my mom was like, all these kids like it, I gotta try this.
Oh
And
no.
she put it in her mouth, and she couldn't get it out of her mouth fast, but she couldn't get it out of her mouth in front of all of these kids.
Oh
And
my goodness.
she was like, Carrie, hurry up, come. And she was trying not to throw up.
Oh no. No,
She
no,
finally
no.
found a garbage can to to spit it in. And she was like, oh my God, I'd rather lick the floor. That was so
Oh
disgusting.
no. No, no, no. Let's see. Granny D says she's tried the dehydrated seaweed and says yuck. Uh, Amber, I wanted to be sure and catch you there. Okay. I do not have weather or joke set up on my Nightbot. That's set up on Carrie's, and we're on my channel today. Sorry about that, guys. Paula said my eye doctor said I have what he found, a cornea edema in my left eye. No wonder I have trouble with my left eye. Oh my goodness. Really, Granny D? It tasted very strongly of fish. Ick. Do you not like fish? Or you just didn't like that of it?
Hi,
Oh,
Michael.
Michael, how are you doing? Hiya, ladies, and hiya's all. Wanted to pop in to leave a thumbie. Thank you so much. Have to take hubby to work, then the doctor's appointments, but wanted to leave some love. You are so sweet, young man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And I felt so awful in uh, the triple threat last night. I was saying hi to everybody, typed it all in and realized I had left out Sharon. Oh my goodness, I felt so awful. Meemaw Dawn, did you hear about the broken guitar for sale? No, but I hear a joke coming. Paula says, my stepdaughter and her husband, they love the quiet, no kids and dogs. Oh, it comes with no, boom. It comes with no
Those with
strings
no strings
attached.
attached.
Okay. Thank you, Meemaw.
That's hilarious.
I'll have to pass that one on to my husband. He is a guitar man, let me tell you. In fact, if he could afford it, he might have as many guitars as I have skeins of yarn, let me tell you. And then we would really be in a pickle.
Yeah, where would you guys sleep? Out in your truck.
Yeah, very likely, let me tell you.
Ugh. That was good, Dawn.
It was. Wayne's youngest brother, he plays the guitar a little bit and he plays the drums a lot, but he loves playing the banjo and he is pretty good. I have to agree. I mean, he really is. And he and his brother, Wayne, my hubby, they can get together and play that guitar and banjo thing, whatever that song is, back and forth. Now, they don't get quite as fast as the guys do that you see in recordings and things, but they get pretty close.
I've been wanting to play the banjo.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Oh, thank you, Granny D. Missing some thumbs, y'all. Please don't forget to, if you haven't hit them on the way in, please be sure and hit them on the way out. I'd greatly appreciate that. It always helps the channel. So I know.
Mine's in there.
Excuse me.
Mine's already there.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so only a few of you have told me what you're going to be doing for the weekend. Are you just going to be staying home crocheting, or are you going to have company? Oh, here we go. Why did the roofer go to the doctor?
I don't know.
I don't know either. He had he had shingles. Okay. Oh, there you go. Granny D said he had shingles. Oh, you popped it the same time she popped it. Oh, how cool. Well, see, you're a lot smarter than me, Granny D. I didn't even go to that. Oh, that's okay, Lulu. You just go right ahead and lurk, sweetie. I'm just glad you've got us running. We'll keep you up with what's going on in the chat. Nana Mama Cat, I don't have joke or weather set up on my Nightbot. I may have to get Carrie to show me how to do that so that next time, Monday, we can have that function going on for you. But Meemaw Dawn is trying to keep us up with some jokes anyway. So is anyone expecting company for the weekend since it is 3 days?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm going to be a crocheting queen. Oh, I made it to row. I finished row 80 on my blanket.
And how many rows does it have?
247.
Oh, my word. Woo!
So 247 divided by 4. 61.3. So I'm over a fourth of the way.
That's awesome. And how many rows a day are you trying to make yourself do? Not that I shouldn't say try.
5.
5.
Well, I have to do 3 rows a day.
Oh,
to get
okay.
it done by the 10th of July.
So you're almost doubling, cutting your time in half by getting 5. Granny D says, I wish I'd have some angels come and unclutter my home so I could go back home. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Trish. How are you, sweetie?
Good morning, Trisha.
You going to be spending the weekend with the grandbabies? Okay, so Michelle said, this is a joke from my 4-year-old granddaughter. Why did the chicken cross the road? He had diarrhea. Okay. I guess he'd want to cross it pretty fast, wouldn't he? All right, Meemaw Dawn, what happens when doctors get frustrated? They lose their patience. Waiting for my new grandson to get here. Could be any time now. Oh, my goodness. He's going to be a grandma again. That is so cool. Do you already know his name, Trisha? So, oh my goodness. Anthony. Oh, that is so cool. I know. Isn't that awesome? Another little baby in the house. Or I should say family. That is going to be so awesome. Babies are just so wonderful. They really are. So, Carrie, it is 1:30. Can you give us a devotional, please?
Day 143. The humility to learn from each other. World peace and brotherhood are based on the common understanding of the contributions and cultures of all races and creeds. Mary McLeod Bethlew. I don't know. Loving God, help us see that we, all of us, everyone who is, everyone who has been, everyone who will ever be, is made in your image.
Amen.
Let us embrace the ancient witness that it is from you that every family on heaven and earth take its name. Ephesians 3:15. Every culture, every person, every people live and more and have their being in you. Acts 17:28. Therefore, we pray that you give us the generosity of spirit and recognize each other's contributions. Give us the humility to learn from one another. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So today I'm supposed to have 71 stitches, 71 rows done, and I have 80 done.
That's great. Michelle says diarrhea is the answer to all of her granddaughter's jokes lately. She says it so innocently that it makes it precious. Yes, it does. Can't wait to smell his brand new head. I know babies just have that beautiful smell that's just all their own, don't they, Trisha? So, how many of you are going to get a lot of crocheting done this weekend? Yes.
I'm going to try to get 30 rows done this weekend.
Wow.
10 rows a day.
Oh my goodness. Well, when we
I
come back
can get
on Monday,
I
you need
can
to
get
let us
10 rows done if I really work on it.
know. Sarah says she's going to be crocheting this weekend. That's awesome. Yeah, since hubby's going to do most of the cooking this weekend, I'll get to just sit back and watch. Meanwhile, Dawn says she'll get a lot done on Monday. Excuse me. I woke up with a little bit of a sore throat this morning.
I forgot what half was.
Half of 247
Yeah.
be about 124. Actually 123.5, but
Yes. So 124.
and you're
And
almost there.
80. I'm going into 81. So 30 stitches will make it 110.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, sweet Niecy. How are you doing, sweetheart? Are you off today? Or do you get a 3-day weekend starting tomorrow? Just don't know, with folks' schedules. Like I was asking Wayne, I said, are you guys going to work a whole day on Friday? And he says, I don't know. Good, Niecy. Michelle said, I saw that Niecy has snow. Yes. Oh, you have a 4-day weekend. Well, good for you. you'll be able to get a lot done on that 4 seasons. Of course, I realize you have a lot of other things going on at your house, so it's just not all about sitting back and getting to crochet. But anyway, yes,
I have
I saw quite a few people posting yesterday on their little shorts or on has all melted as of this morning. Yes, we're still getting snow. And here we are almost into June. Done with pattern 1 graph and started pattern 2 graph last night. Oh my goodness. Well, I tell you what, I am almost finished with summer. I ran out of the linen color using in the summer section, so I'm waiting on it. It should be here today. Should be. And so that kind of got stalled. Excuse me. And when I ordered it, they didn't realize that they pulled, and I'm sure, they're just pulling the yarn and didn't realize that there was a skein of magnolia, which is a much lighter, pretty color. Good morning, Create and Relate. How are you? You're from Hampton, Virginia. Well, that's awesome. Do you mind sharing your first name? Or would you rather us just call you by your channel? Excuse me. So anyway, you're a newbie here. I know. We're so happy that you're here with us. So anyway, I did a little bit and then realized, oh my goodness. Kitty. Well, Kitty, we are happy that you're here. Thank you so much. If you would type the name or the word drop, those of us that may not know you can go and check out your channel and possibly hook up with you. That would be so awesome. So yes, I had to, rip it out, look to see what was going on, and sure enough, 2 different colors. There you go. Let's go and check Kitty out. If you don't have her, then be sure and pick her up.
well, welcome in, Kitty.
Yes. Always happy to have newbies show up. There you go. And if you don't have Michelle Mosaics, folks, be sure and hook up with her as well. Thank you, Sarah. You're so sweet. I was telling Michelle this morning about the book, The Mosaic Crochet. I got it ordered last night. So it should be here Tuesday. Good morning, Mara.
Good morning, Mara.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. That's so sweet. Is this your last day at school? No, I think, what? Did you tell me that you had to go into June? Is that right? Does Mara have to go into June for school?
I think so.
Oh, you've been crocheting for 55 years. Goodness. About as long as I have been. That is truly awesome. Who got you started, Kimmy? Kitty, excuse me. June 12th is your last day. Oh, my word. Yes, you are going into June. That's quite a way. But thank you so much, sweetheart, for stopping in and checking on us. Will you be out of school Monday, hopefully?
Yeah.
Good.
It's a holiday.
You know, when I was in college, our professors from a former babysitter. Well, that is awesome. That really is. Nisi, little man's last day is June the 6th. My goodness. When I was in college, it was not the college did not make it mandatory, that we be off for certain holidays. And so when I would take summer courses, um, depending on the professor, and I do have to say I picked nearly every one of them that required us to be in class on Memorial Day and Labor Day. So the only that holiday I got off was July the 4th during the summer. There you go. There she is. Gary, yours should be coming up pretty quick. Or yours should be in the Nightbot rotation.
So I'm going to take Dawn P. Are you still here?
I bet she'll catch up in a minute.
I'm gonna take my purple blanket to the dog spa. I had a spa date. Now the dog's got a spa date.
Oh, cool. I was looking at Tia last night, and she's not supposed to go back to the groomers until next Friday. Man, she's looking scruffy already. I was like, what happened here? Did they see? There you are. Um, her hair all of a sudden has gotten into high gear. I don't know if it's because of the summer's now coming on. Usually it starts slowing down. At least I've noticed that on her in the past years. It grows pretty fast in the winter to try to keep her warm, and in the summer it seems to slack off. But maybe it's trying to get in one more good growth before it slows down. Good
Hi,
morning,
Sandra.
Sandra. What? I'm working and lurking. Patsy gets a spa day?
Yeah, that way she can make Benji happy so she doesn't stink.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Are you going to take her with you next weekend?
No,
No. Okay.
no, they can't. You can't have any animals there.
Oh. Okay.
No, no dogs or cats. There's gonna be llamas and the fiber animals.
Right. No, I
That
was thinking you'd take her with you and she would just stay in the hotel while you were gone, but she may not do well
oh
with
God, are you kidding? She'd tear down the door.
Mm. No, I can understand not having animals around all the fiber and there with the other animals that they may bring in for you to see where the wool and stuff comes from.
Gosh, I got home yesterday. Now, normally on my spa days, I go over and I play cards with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way I could have done that. St.
Sandra's
Patrick's.
asking.
I'll get right on that for you. She'll do real well on the plane, I'm sure.
Oh goodness.
Anyway, I don't know what happened, but I hurt so bad.
Oh,
I told I told my hairdresser, Kelsey, I said, this chair should be stretched out from my big butt. And she said, no. And I said, yes, for as many times as I've had to get. And I had to teeter totter to. Finally, she pushed my back up so I could get my feet on the damn ground. And I thought I was going to bring the chair up with me.
oh my goodness. Sandra says, I can't promise she'd want to come home if she got to her house.
She'd want to go on walks.
I bet that wouldn't be a problem, would it, Sandra?
And she likes to bathe in the sun.
Mm-hmm. She can run with Benji in the backyard. Oh, speaking of running, the other night when Wayne clipped up Lacey to take her out, evidently he didn't get the clasp on the collar, closed, or maybe I don't know what happened. But I was sitting here crocheting and I looked up in my window, can see a big portion of that front yard area there. There's lots of sun on your backyard. That's great. And I see Lacey out there running around, just having a good old time. And I can tell she doesn't have the leash on her. And I'm like, oh. So I get up to see if Wayne is out there on the ground, like maybe she pulled him down or something. But then I fully realized the leash is totally not on her. And so now I'm starting to panic. And by the time I get to the door, Wayne is out there and he's got his hands on his knees, playing with her like this. And she'd come and run by him and then run out a little bit and everything. So I stood there and watched him for a bit. Finally, she comes back up to him and he gets her leashed and they come walking over to the door. And I was getting ready to ask him, are you crazy letting her off the leash? I mean, because the highway is right there. And here she is running around there in the grass, and I could just see her getting excited enough to where she would run out into the traffic. And he said, I don't know what happened, but as soon as we got out the door, she took off to chase a squirrel that was down on the ground, and he realized she wasn't hooked. Well, then he gets to calling her. And of course, after she's barked up the tree, he gets almost to her and gets ready to leash her, and she goes off running. Well, he gets mad and he calls her, and she stops and puts her little head down like this and gets up and comes running at him and goes in a big circle and runs off, and then comes down like this. And he's like, oh, she wants to play. And so that's what he was doing out there with her, playing with her. And then when she got tired, she just come and stood beside him, tongue hanging down, like this, like, okay, I'm done. I'm ready to come back in. And I'm like, well, I'm glad that she knew to come back and that she was having fun and everything, but let's not do that again. No. If you want to do that, there's a nice grassy open area here behind us that you can take her to. The only problem with that is that I can see her wanting to run down to the lake edge and play there in the water. And then we'd have a stinky dog and have to give her a bath. So, but I think I'd rather do that than be worried about her running out in the traffic.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can already see we're gonna pick up Patsy. We're gonna go play cards at my mom's, and Patsy's gonna roll all over on my mom's carpet and try to get all stinky again. And I don't know why dogs do that.
I don't either. I do know that she will sometimes get out there in the grass and she'll rub her neck, along certain spots. And I know that's just to like leave her scent. But this whole rolling back and forth, I think it's more of just maybe a back scratch. That's the only thing I can think of.
Hmm. I don't know.
I don't know either. They're silly creatures. But we loves them, so that's all that matters.
Yep. Oh. Hmm.
That's right, Sandra. They got to mark their area, spread the funk. Mm-hmm. Little Carrie's asking, did you say you're going to play cards right after the live?
No, we're going to take Patsy on a spa date. So I've got to take something little to work on. So I'm going to break my oath of working on only this and work on my purple blanket.
Thank you for dropping in, Nisi. I so appreciate it.
Bye,
You have a
niece.
great
Love you.
weekend, sweetheart. Love you.
Um, and then after she's done, we're going to go to my mom's and play cards.
Yes, yay. Patsy gets a spa day.
Yeah, my mom was pretty adamant
Did she have a
about her
spa day?
having a bath. And when I told her what it was going to cost for her to have a spa day, my mom was like, "Why didn't Jason just give her a bath?" One place that I called brushed her teeth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I don't remember who that was because I'd like to get in with them. But they didn't have anything open until after June,
Oh, wow.
which, it would be fine if I would have called earlier
Mm-hmm.
because I waited until the last minute.
Right. Well, the young lady that I found here to take care of Tia, what was really funny is she moved here from Vermont right up where Sherry K is. I mean, just really, really close.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. She had been up there, take care of her parents for the last 15 years, she said. And when both of them passed away, she was, able to get finished with all paperwork, all those little things that come with when you lose someone. And she said, and I came back to Florida just as fast as I could. So we got to talk a little bit. I was telling her about Sherry Kay and the area that she lived in. She says, that's exactly where I lived. And so I shared a little bit about what I knew of Sherry Kay's area. But anyway, I chose her because her price for taking care of her was all inclusive. You know what I mean? Brushing her teeth, clipping her nails, giving her the bath, blow drying her, trimming up. It was all one price.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas what I have found here, I mean, not Lake Placid, but in Port St. Lucie, everybody, there's a charge for the bath, charge for clipping the nails, charge for the trim, charge for the brushing of the teeth. They're all separate charges. And it can add up really quick.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, there was a mobile spa,
mm-hmm,
and they won't come out here because we're too far out of the Portland area. And I asked him, I said, "Well, how much is it?" And he said, $85. And I was like, "Well, that's not bad because where we're taking her, it's 50.
right.
$55 to have them come all the way out here, that's not bad
Yeah,
at all. I mean, even to come out to my mom's.
right.
Um, for my laziness, that's
Hmm.
not bad at all.
Well, but you got to consider too, you're talking about traveling, the gas, the wear and tear on their equipment, all that
Mm-hmm.
kind of stuff. So yes, you're right. That's not bad.
Mm-mm.
We had a mobile unit for Lacey because where I took Tia in Port St. Lucie, they did do big dogs, but Lacey's not real good about getting even into the tub. Now, once she gets in there, she settles down. It's the getting her in there. And this was a little petite woman that works on Tia, but she told me that the owner had his own mobile unit and he takes care of the bigger dogs and even those that folks don't want to bring their dogs in. So, anyhow, they came out and took care of Lacey for me. But Lacey was expensive, over $100 to give her just a bath, blow dry her, clean her teeth, and clip her nails. I mean, because,
Mm-hmm.
there's not much shaving to her. I mean, she just little
Yeah,
short.
yeah, that's what Patsy is too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But it was worth it because, yes, Wayne can give her a bath, but even he's got to admit she's a handful for him. He said, now, if I was even just 10 years younger, this wouldn't be so hard on me. But
yeah,
sometimes when you get to be our age, you got to concede and pay somebody else to do it for you.
yeah, that's what I'm finding. And I really don't think that, I don't know, like I said earlier, I don't think of myself as being 57, almost 58. I
But the
really,
body tells you, you know.
yeah, when somebody said ask for a senior discount, I was like, what? I didn't qualify for that yet.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah. In fact, Wayne and I never really think to ask for it. It is sweet, and sometimes the waitresses or the waiter have been a little embarrassed, but they'll come to us and say, "I want you to know that I gave you the senior discount," and we're like, "Oh, well, thank you very much," because we don't think about asking for it. We honestly
Mm-hmm.
don't. Because, like you, I don't think about my age.
Mm-hmm. It's just a number.
That's right. That is absolutely right. Now, do I feel my age some days? Oh, yes, I do. And there were times, even when I was much younger, I would say, "Oh, my word, I feel old," knowing I wasn't old, and really, I'm not all that old right now.
God, I remember being 40 and thinking, oh my God, I feel 90 and I feel younger now than I did at 40.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. Well, we've been on here, folks, with you for about an hour. I do greatly appreciate you stopping in, especially with this being a Friday and start to our summer, because as many as you know, even though the summer season hasn't hit just yet, but we seem to mark our summers with starting with Memorial Day and then ending with Labor Day. So all I can say is thank y'all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate your time. Even those of you that have been lurking, I hope that we were able to keep you up with everything that was going on in the chat, who was coming and going. Any of you that watched the replay, all I ask is that you be sure and leave your thumbprint and give me a little shout. Say no, if nothing else, howdy, just to let me know that you're catching the replay, which I do know some of you do, and I do greatly appreciate that. Now, I will be live again Monday, but at the 10 o'clock spot, because hopefully Hobie Bingo will be back next week, but I can't keep up with them just yet. We'll just have to wait and see.
They'll
And
be
then,
back next week.
excuse me?
They'll be back next week.
Okay, so we'll go on before Hobie Bingo, and we can catch Froggy right afterwards. So be sure that you be looking for those notifications. Carrie and Mara will be up tomorrow. Yes, there
Mm-hmm.
you go, at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I guess that's 8 a.m. Pacific. See, I'm getting good now. Don't ask me about the times in between. Y'all gonna have to figure that out in
9
your.
and 10.
So, anyway, thank you again so much for being here. We love you. Please remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today because you never know. Could be your light that they need to see. Carrie?
Love you guys. Be a blessing and have a great weekend, you guys. Hope to see you tomorrow. Love you
Love
guys.
y'all.
Bye
Bye.
now.